Hey guys, what's up? Brendan from WhisperNode here. We're preparing for the Namada Shielded Expedition, and as part of that Shielded Expedition, there's a lot of tasks that require running validators or nodes on the network. And a bunch of you guys have asked, what is the most cost-effective way to get a server for participating in this testnet and trying to set up a node. I'm hopefully going to be running some tutorials on how to set up nodes. So in preparation for that, before the Genesis files are dropped later today or tomorrow, what you guys can do in the meantime is sign up for a VPS. You can get a cloud server. At WhisperNode, we tend to use like enterprise grade hardware, like bare metal servers from different providers, but those are kind of not cost effective for purposes of running a testnet node for the average Joe. So Contabo has some really cheap options for you that meet the required specifications. And what I've spec'd out here is this Cloud VPS 3. It's got 8 CPU cores, 24 gigabytes of RAM, and then a 300 gigabyte NVMe, which actually isn't enough storage space to run Namada. You're going to need 1 terabyte. So they do have this 1 terabyte SSD option. The SSD is not going to be as performant. You will have some issues with that. But for purposes of running the testnet and stuff, it should be sufficient. And if not, that's something we'll run into and talk about during the testnet. So you're just going to go to contabo.com/English/en/VPS. Select this Cloud VPS 3 here. You can probably just do a 1 month long contract, 3 months if you're feeling, really ambitious. I'm not sure how long the Shielded Expedition will go. It's probably going to go for a month, maybe a bit longer. But you can kind of take it as we go. So you're going to select, European Union because that's free. You're going to select this 1.2 terabyte SSD option because it's free and meets the storage requirements. And then for image, you're going to choose Ubuntu 22.04. And by default, it's going to log you in at the root level, and then you can set a password right here. So set a password for that first login. You can use SSH keys or something like that. But we're going to keep it really simple in this tutorial for you guys. So just choose a password, and then you don't have to fill out any of these other add-ons or anything. And then all you're going to do is click next, put in your credit card information and all that, go through the ordering process, and then they're going to start spinning up your server. And then you'll get an email with your login details. So you can see here, I've already done this. I did this yesterday. They're going to give you your IP address. They're going to give you your VNC login stuff. I shouldn't be showing you guys this, but it's not really an important server anyway, so no biggie. And then it's going to show you your username, which is that root, and then that password, which is the one you filled in on that previous order page. So once you have that email that they've spun up your server, you guys are also going to want to download Termius. So if you're on a Mac, go to the Mac App Store, search Termius. And this is just an easy way to log in and log out of servers. Using your MacBook terminal gets pretty messy. It's not super user friendly for doing a lot of this stuff. So we use Termius for everything. There's a free plan. You can also pay for an upgraded plan, but you should be able to just download Termius and use the free one and poke around a little bit with Termius, get used to it. But essentially you're going to go to this hosts tab. You're going to click new host. You're going to look at your login information, take that IP address there, plug it in here, give your server a name. So I'll call it like Contabo Namada. put in your SSH or default port, which is going to be 22 usually, your username, which is root, and then that password, which you set when you ordered, and then just click connect. And that should bring you right into your server. So you can